Hey, Bourbon family, welcome back to Whiskey Phoenix, where smooth is optional and fire is mandatory. Happy hump day, fam. How are we doing? We're halfway through the long work week. I don't know about you all, but this week seems to be taking forever for me. And I have a sneaking suspicion part of that is because I'm going on my very first barrel pick on Friday. I appreciate Whiskey Weather inviting me to be a part of the pick team. I'm super excited about it. I'm looking forward to the experience and just becoming familiar with how that goes. I know some of my bourbon family have had the pleasure and privilege of going on barrel picks, and I can't wait. But we're not here to talk about that because I will be capturing content while I am down there on Friday. What we are here today is to do a bourbon review. Now, fam, I'm going to get this nonsense out of the way. I am not a paid sponsor. You must be 21 or over. I do not promote or sell alcohol. I just happen to love to talk about my passion, and it just so happens to be bourbon. And fam, the Wheel o' Whiskey spun up today the Weller Special Reserve. Now, if you caught some of my other videos, and this has been a little while back, I did do a Weller tasting at Moreline Lager House in Cincinnati, Ohio, thanks to my brother getting me the tickets. And I'd always kind of been on the fence about it. I don't know. I feel like maybe it's because I just see so much from, you know, everybody making such a big deal out of, when the drops are here in Ohio. I mean, I'm glad I did it. I mean, I got to try the 12-year, the CYPB, the full proof, the Antique 107, and the Special Reserve. Now, I did hold off when I reviewed the other ones on the Special Reserve because I knew I had a bottle thanks to my brother. And I just feel like there's a lot of overhype with Weller. And maybe that's just me. I mean, fam, let me know. Do you feel Weller's overhyped? Drop in the comments and let me know. But I'm glad I did it. I mean, I was never a Weller hater. Don't get me wrong, fam, on that either. I just feel like it's overhyped, like I said, and maybe that's because of the way it is in Ohio. When I see the OHLQ releases and everything, I don't know. I don't hate it. I enjoyed it, but I think we all know that there's some better juice out there. But anyway, fam, let's get into this nose. Fam, for me, on the nose, I am hit immediately with some caramel, some honey, some light oak, and even like a hint of pear. Go figure. And I don't know, there's a spice here too that I can't quite put my finger on. I just can't put my finger on that spice there, fam. So I'm just going to call it a baking spice. Now let's see how this tastes. Right away, I do just want to point out that this really does have some good fingers coming down the side of this Glen. For me on the palate, I'm getting vanilla. The caramel that I got on the nose is with me on the palate as well. And I'm getting some white pepper just towards like the back of my tongue. And I don't know, it's almost kind of fruity. Almost like which is so weird because I swear it's like pear on the nose, but it's almost coming across like apple on the palate for me. Now the finish on this, fam, I'm gonna be honest. For me, this is short. Like I can feel it fading already. It is smooth. I will give it that. Slightly sweet. And really on the finish, more than anything, that white pepper kind of is still dancing with me on the finish. And then I get a hint of brown sugar. I mean, looking back at my ratings when I did all 5 of them, and again, I think I was only missing the orange one. My rating was, let me switch screens here. The 12-year came in at number 1, the CYPB at 2, Special Reserve 3, Foolproof, and then the Antique 107. And I'd actually like to eventually get back and revisit the Antique 107 because I'm not sure I gave it a fair shake. I'm not sure I gave any of them a fair shake. Actually, I'd like to do a blind, but I'm not going to go chasing Weller just to do a blind. Just saying, fam. So, in all honesty, for me on the Whiskey Phoenix rating scale, and I know this is going to sound rough, fam, but this comes in at an ember for me. It's barely alive. I mean, just that short finish, not a lot of complex flavors where it's concerned. I mean, if it's your thing, it's your thing. I mean, that's the beauty about bourbon. We all don't have the same palate and we all don't like the same things. And it's perfectly okay, fam. So there you have it on this happy hump day. Have you had the speller? Have you had the Weller Special Reserve? If you have, fam, drop in the comments and let me know what you think, or just put in the comments what your favorite Weller is. No judgment here. As always, fam, if you are partaking on this happy hump day, please drink responsibly. And remember, stay sharp, stay burning, rise again, and I will see you in the next one.